Good morning, everyone. Just want to make sure everything works. Get me shit back in blood. Good morning, everyone. Alright, it doesn't work. Okay. So, let me go over from last stream. Yesterday, I was around 10 o'clock waiting for a sweep. So, yesterday we were waiting for a sweep inside the 4-hour gap. I dropped down from the 4-hour higher time frame to a 50-minute look for a sweep. And we got a sweep a little later in the day. We didn't get it in the morning. When we got the sweep, we created the range of the day. So from basically low of the day to high of the day. So that was a nice movement at the end of the day, if anybody caught that. Alright, now we're on to new day. Let me get that. A little weird day today just because the 8:30 opening and the midnight opening prices in between those two, and they've created quite a range. So I'm not like looking at this price action right now on Tuesday and excited to trade it at all. There's news. It is Canada Day today in Canada, so that's like a whole market that's closed. Keep that in mind. I mean, I don't think it's going to impact too much this market, but still, 10 o'clock news, so I'll keep that in mind. Currently inverse this fair value gap. I can't really look for longs at all because except for the 4-hour chart, depending on where the 4-hour will close, if it's going to close, I'd say above 25% of this fair value gap, then I would be still bullish on the 4-hour. But it's looking like for the hourly chart and the 15-minute chart, the order flow is bearish. So if 15-minute can come up and close above the 730 opening price, then I would start looking for longs. I'd look for inverse fair value gaps or inverse order blocks. Otherwise, I'm just kind of waiting until I have, more information. There's not much else I can do in a day like this. We took sell side previous day low, rejected it, but there's nothing stopping price from continuing to seek lower. So I'm not trying to pick the bottoms. I'm gonna wait until we have an expansion close above 730, and then I'll try and get the continuation to trade above midnight open. Do this all the time. This ain't no surprise. Every other night a movie made. Stand too close, you don't fuck around. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on a road. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. She get the slay. This ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie made. Now we have 9:30 opening now, which is nice. So supposed to trade with somebody, but he did not wake up. I'm trying to sign into my account, but I think I forgot the password. Shit. Oh no, I got it. Wow. Crashed my car and my dumbass at 3 a.m. just left my basketball stuff in there and some of my things. Like I don't have my calculator, some of my shoes. It's pretty stupid. It's a 40-minute drive. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Bro, how do I turn off notifications? What the fuck? Oh my God. Jesus. Alright. Call my buddy, call to X. Yo, how you doing, Neko? Nice to see you in here. I'm not doing too bad. It's Canada Day today, so I'm trying to figure things out because it's complicated. My car is currently in a body shop, and I left some of my shoes in there and my basketball kicks and all my basketball things. So it's like pretty far away too. I don't know why the guy towed it to that place, but honestly, my fault for calling them. So I'm kind of stuck for Canada Day. I'm stuck in the country with no way of getting downtown. Unless I walk or bike. Good service, I'm ready to tip. Bro, I don't know how to turn off notifications. There you go. Notifications are off. Right now, I'm Neko. I don't know if you were here when I went through what I'm looking for, but I'm waiting for either we close above 730 so that I can start looking for longs. Because right now I think we're just trending lower, and I'm not trying to catch any bottoms. Even though we did hit previous day low, I'm still being careful, or I don't want to get stuck in something like this. So I'm just kind of waiting. I could like short because we're above 830 open. There is a 5-minute sweep. So I mean, if we get a nice fair value gap, it could be like a Judah swing down, but yeah, that's basically, I can't really long. And 830 is a spot. It's in a weird spot, like at the low of the day. So that's why, like, I know I can short. It's part of the rules, but because like 830 is at the low of the day, it's just a little weird. I don't know. I feel a bit weird about shorting, and I'm hoping it doesn't give me a short signal. Like I'd rather it won't, because then I would just feel better not shorting it. To be honest, I would prefer it comes up and closes above 730 quickly, and I can look for a continuation setup, and we can run to the previous day high. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what it does. Yeah, it does suck. I mean, I could Uber there and stuff. It's just that then I have to find a way back, and I don't even know if I want to go out, to be honest. Like I'm completely fine just staying here, to be honest. This is like, I don't know. I don't like. Let's look at other markets right now. I don't like how that looks. I like how gold looks. It looks like there's shorts. This would be my model short on gold. Just say I would do that. No, there's not even a point in taking on paper. I also used to hate when my rules said I should do one setup, but my gut told me it might go the other way. Yeah, and it sucks because sometimes you're right, and it might just be a bad day to trade. But on those days, like, you know, price isn't really efficient or whatever, and your setup just happens to randomly be there, you know, arbitrarily. It's not even because it's actually gonna like spool price. It's just moving to move, and then you know you don't take it, but then it works, and then you get upset and you're like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't I take it? I was scared, blah blah. But it's not like it's like if people ask me why don't I program my model, and I always get that question from lazy people that know about trading, but they're too lazy to get into it, and they always ask me, you know, why don't you program your model? Why don't you like automate it, whatever, right? This is why I can't automate it, because even though like the 5 minute short term high was taken out, this isn't like a breaker setup. The whole point of having a 5 minute short term high is to have a breaker, like high, low, lower, low, higher, high, and then high, low, higher, high, lower, low. So like, if I'm looking at where the breaker is here, high to low, we're going down. It means I don't even know where the breaker would be. High, low, higher, high. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Yes, okay. The breaker would technically be here. Yeah. But it's not like this wick. I don't know. The way the bodies were far beneath those bodies, I don't really like that. And there's SMT too. Like, what the fuck is this? Why is the Dow going up? Why is the Nasdaq crashing but the Dow's going up? See, like when this shit happens, you can't trust anything. This is also why I never look at SMT, because sometimes, I don't know, man, this is crazy. This is not a tradable market. There is 10 o'clock news though, so I mean, like, I don't know. I can't long unless we have a 15-minute sweep. I don't know. And I feel like if I do long, it's just not worth it. Like, I'm gonna have to wait until we close about 7:30. I'd rather like, I don't know. I'd rather just take a walk to downtown at this point than sit through all this price action until a trade comes up.
Prime Minister Mark Carney. He promised
middle-class tax cut. We will remove federal barriers to internal trade, new partners with European partners, so that we become.
This was part of Bill C5, which passed in the Senate last week and is now law. Under this law, a good or service that meets provincial or territorial rules now also meets federal requirements. And that's because only promise and security partners.
Let's just see quickly how the 1 minute chart looks like. I remember yesterday in the call, and my buddy was like so focused on the 1 minute time frame, looking at all these different fluctuations, and kept getting trade idea after trade idea. But I mean, yeah, like, how tempted would I be to take an inverse or value gap setup? You know, after a 5 minute sweep. 5 minute sweep where we've hit previous day low, we're at a discount. Like, I'd be tempted to take a inverse or value gap setup if I wasn't focusing on higher time frame order flow. Like, the order flow is bearish here. I mean, I can try and guess and pick the low But I don't know. The probabilities I found increase. My win rate increases if I'm impatient and I wait for those setups that are part of a continuation instead of a reversal. Now, you're still trying to predict a reversal, but you're just doing it in line with a higher time frame trend. Trend is your friend. I never thought I'd actually adopt that trend is your friend. I always thought that was like some retail laughable, the trend is not your friend, the trend is my liquidity type thing. But no, it's true. I mean, if you trade with the trend, it's much easier to win. And the trend is not higher here. Trend is lower. So I'm not going to do anything. Oh, wait a minute. I think Paolo is speaking. What the fuck? Paolo is speaking too.
It's going to depend on the data, and we are going meeting by meeting. I mentioned, how I'm thinking about that, but I wouldn't take
Oh my god.
off the table or put it directly on the table. It's going to depend on how.
He's saying the same thing he always says. We're gonna go meeting by meeting. We've been going meeting by meeting for 5 years.
Trades and protectionist measures.
Korea is quite an export-driven economy. So whatever the global fragmentation has serious impact, not only direct impacts to the US, but also
He's speaking in Europe, I think.
China, Mexico, Canada.
In Portugal.
We easily can. It really depends on what's going to happen July 9th.
I don't even want to play this, to be honest. I was gonna play it in the background, but he always just says the same thing over and over. Alright, this order block on the hourly chart, I want to watch that. So this is like the last line of defense for shorts. If and I prefer shorting this than I preferred back here because we're more towards the equilibrium side of things, and this is an hourly PD array. Versus here, I was trying to short after inversing a 15-minute fair value gap near the low of the day already after taking previous day low. So I feel like this pullback is a bit more significant. There's also an hourly sweep. I just, again, yeah, no way. That's just crazy. We're not. I don't even want to look at the chart anymore. Yeah, we're not looking for shorts. No, we should play video games. Hey. I was watching my basketball highlights. I wonder if I could stream on my GoPro and then I could go play basketball and just set it up. Loki, watch that. You would? Yeah, I do. I'd love to do that. Like just stream my hooping, but I don't know. I need somebody to record. To move the camera. I don't have AI that can do that for me. I should. And then what I am thinking though is I'm thinking of getting a vest and then hooking my GoPro to it. So then I can stream while I'm driving, I can stream while I play basketball, I can stream while doing anything that's physical that I need my hands for. And then that way you can also see a POV. Because yeah, I do wanna stream at my basketball. For now, it'll just be clips. I don't know. I have some clips on my Instagram. I started posting one. A headband? Wait, let's actually, I don't even know the options to be honest. What can I like? I know I want a GoPro stick. You're talking about a headband. I want a stick like this so I can hold it in front of me. Cause I have a stand, but it's super tiny, and I have to put my hand out when I'm walking around. Which is why in my vlog my camera was low because I didn't want to hold my hand out the whole time. You get tired and stuff. Yeah, I know you like the stream, by the way. The vlog. A lot of people did not like it. It was like too long form. Attention span's not. It's not what I was going for. Like I think what I was going for was not really for popularity. It was more for like, I guess immersion. I really wanted immersion. So I did a lot of talking, a lot of footage, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was hoping, a few people would enjoy it, and they did. So it's really nice. But yeah, most people did not. Like most people wanted shorter content, more exciting content, and I don't know. I'm hoping to do that with stuff like basketball and I don't know, social events, big social events to go to. Cause the basketball where I play, it's like pretty populated. There's a lot of people there. A headband, GoPro headband. Can I go buy that today? Oh shit. Well, I didn't know about this. Ditto patrol lane curve flow. Headshot with Bucky out of baseball. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely buying this today then. Thank you. Yeah, that would make things way easier. I want something to put though. I prefer something like something over my shoulder or on my chest. I'd like that. Okay, so now hold on. With the price, we hit the hourly gap. So I mean, there is a 5-minute sweep, but it's the same type of. I don't know. My gut is telling me don't trade, and there's no inverse anyway. So I will see if we get a fair value gap. No problem. Seeing you hoop from a POV would be insane. Yeah, I've seen some people do that. It looks pretty sick. I would need like a GoPro vest. I also need more content ideas. Like something like this. It's only defense. There you go. That would be sick. Alright, there might be a trade here. I'm just gonna set up my risk. What the fuck? Why can't I? Oh. $4.5. No, this is live. Whoa, what the fuck? What just happened? Oh, news. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ever since I was a kid, I'm gonna shit. Oh my god. I hate it when YouTube plays music that blurs the swear words. Wait, I have to change my stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, good thing that thing hit. Because that would have been messed up. Okay, so I took partials at 101 RR. That's basically to reduce my risk on my stop, since almost all my trades run about 101 RR. I've pocketed, I don't know, $74. So that loss is now $80 loss if I lose a trade, which is a lot easier. Like, I'm sitting this trade now, and before I had 250 around at risk, 220 at risk, and now I only have $80 at risk, and I can still make $400 on top of the $70 I just made. So it's like a lot easier for me to stay in the trade now and see it come back on me and pull back and consolidate, because I've already taken profits and I've reduced my risk. I don't like how this looks though, because of how, like, you know, I don't know, we teleported down here and then we teleported up here. Well, that'll be a good reel, I guess, or a good short. This ain't shit. Come and get checked. Ice on the neck. Alright. In the sky. Hell of a cat. I'm sipping in Paris. Just for these hoes, they finna flop. Before I fall and a soda pop. Then drop my hit. I'm feeling a little. If I was you, I would cut off my wrist. How's the Dow looking? Okay, it's starting to go down, which is good. I don't mind it. Let me get rid of all the nonsense. Add the 4-hour chart close. Okay. Those were a lot of executions you guys saw. Oh shit. You should let her go. She wanna be it. Double O tatted on her body. Yeah. It don't matter what they say. I'm timeless. I asked out the child, my little bitch a model. She made a few M's off the phone. Young one on tour, people that chatter, living like a good on my tata. Ain't no worries, I'm up there early. At 30, I hit like Curry, hit me out, don't even know how to. Trying to find a way to play basketball without any shoes. I need to find a way to get to my car today. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna be back. Yeah. Anyways, man, gotta run. See you hopefully tomorrow or soon again. Yeah, I'm trying to stream every day this week, so I should be able to stream tomorrow. Unless I'm downtown and I have my Chromebook with me, then I'll just be trading on Discord. But yeah, it was nice seeing you in here. Thank you for hopping in. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon too, even if the trade's still on, just because I have shit to figure it out. But we'll see. One thing I want to make sure is that my model isn't present long. That's something I need to keep track of, because if it is, I'm closing that trade. Dow's still, yeah, I don't know what the Dow's doing. I don't even want to. Yeah, I mean, until we come down to this one of these lows, I don't really think my model's gonna be there. So, anyways, I'm gonna get up and just go check on something. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay. What the fuck? Gotta find a way. I have to go back upstairs. Well, I'm back. I have a dilemma. Alright, that is an L. I gotta cry. There technically is another setup, but I don't know if I want to take it anymore. I'd rather just get on with my day. Yeah, we just risked $70. This is crazy. How the Dow is just going up. There might be a long then if this closes, but I don't know if I'll be here to take it. Let me turn this off. Might short again. We're going to 5. Are we still? God damn! What the fuck happened here? Let's see if it gives me the entry. Damn, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last. Well, actually, nah. With the way the Dow's moving, I'm not shorting. I'm just gonna stay out of shorts. But I'm gonna. I don't know if we're gonna get a long. We would need that to close above that. I don't think I'll still be on the chart by the time that happens. But I'm gonna tape read this. Not taking that. I would not take that with the way the Dow is moving. Dang. See here, it might be worth trying to understand what it is I missed. But honestly, I mean, there isn't really anything that I missed. It just is what it is. The trade lost. There was potential second entry, but we never got an entry anyway. I would have to sell on the formation of a fair value gap, or on the inverse of this fair value gap. Like I would have to market order into the opening of the 1019 candle, and then I would have been able to short this trade. But I mean, at least we got partial profit, and we took a partial loss, so it's not really big, big deal. It's not that deep. It does suck seeing the trade like work out so nicely. Feels like I was robbed, to be honest. Like price now is spooled so nicely down, take away from this profit, to the low. At least I'm glad that I wasn't directionally like completely wrong. Is willing to go lower, and shorts aren't a bad trade to look at for at all. But at the same time, it's with the way, I don't know what's going on here. But if this wasn't going this, I mean, yeah, I should have just not traded anything, to be honest, when I saw the Dow doing this. But it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. There you go. That would have been profit if I had no stop. Let's have no stop then. But yeah, that's basically, I guess that's it for really today. I mean, there's nothing else I'm really looking to do. I don't want to chase this with the Dow going higher, and I don't want to look for longs because it's probably gonna take a while for longs, or whatever. So yeah, it is what it is. Oh. Let's look at gold real quick. Oh yeah, that trade did not work, huh? That didn't. It would have worked for 1 hour partial profit. 2.5. Yeah. Would have had a partial profit on there, and then a loss. Well, that's it, I guess. Have a good day.